From the very first frame of a movie to the final curtain call, certain actors leave a mark on our hearts that time can never erase. Today, we dive into a story that is as much about Hollywood magic as it is about the human connections behind the scenes. Imagine a mentor, a colleague, a friend, whose presence on set was magnetic, whose voice carried authority, and whose smile hid a depth of warmth. This was James Tolkan, an actor whose name might not always top the marquee, but whose impact on his peers and the film industry was unforgettable. And recently, in a rare and deeply moving moment, Tom Cruise stepped forward to share words that captured the essence of this remarkable man, leaving fans and colleagues alike reflecting on loss, legacy, and the fleeting nature of life in Hollywood. As the news of James Tolkan's passing spread, the reactions were immediate but deeply personal. Social media lit up with memories of his iconic roles, from the stern principal in Back to the Future to authoritative figures in countless other classics. But amidst the public tributes, it was Tom Cruise's heartfelt message that struck a chord deeper than any social media post ever could. Cruise, a superstar known for his charm, precision, and on-screen intensity, revealed a side rarely seen by the public: vulnerability, grief, and genuine admiration for a man who had quietly shaped so many careers. In a statement, Cruise described Tolkan not just as an actor, but as a guiding presence, someone whose professionalism and dedication set a standard for everyone around him. He spoke of the early days on set, the moments of tension that Tolkan could instantly dissolve with a single glance or carefully chosen words. There are actors who command a room, Cruise shared, and then there are those rare individuals whose mere presence elevates everyone around them. James was one of those rare souls. There's a pause here, an almost cinematic suspense, as you realize that behind the laughter, the cheers, and the applause, there was a bond forged in the most demanding environment imaginable: Hollywood filmmaking. The tribute went further, taking us behind the scenes in a way fans rarely glimpse. Cruise recounted scenes that, to the outside world, might have seemed ordinary. But with Tolkan there, every line, every gesture, every rehearsal became a masterclass in craft and humility. He never sought the spotlight, yet he was always the reason a scene worked, Cruise said. He described a particular day on the set of a high-profile project where Tolkan noticed a subtle flaw in a scene's timing. Rather than criticize, he guided, suggested, and encouraged, quietly, effectively, invisibly. For Cruise and many others, those small moments defined Tolkan's genius far more than his famous roles. But beyond skill, Cruise highlighted the human side of James Tolkan, his kindness, his sense of humor, and a certain integrity that feels almost extinct in modern Hollywood. You knew where you stood with him, Cruise remembered. You could trust him. He had this way of making everyone better, not by demanding it, but by inspiring it. Here, the tribute takes a turn from admiration into emotion. Cruise admitted, almost whispering to the audience, that the loss is personal. It's not just about the movies, or the roles, or the awards. It's about the absence of a friend who quietly shaped a career, who understood the pressures and triumphs of fame, and who, in his own unique way, made life on set something extraordinary. Fans watching this tribute might find themselves holding their breath. Why? Because behind Cruise's polished public persona lies raw emotion, a rare, unfiltered glimpse at grief and respect. In the same statement, he recounted a private moment with Tolkan shortly before his passing, a conversation about legacy and remembrance, about how actors impact not just audiences, but each other. Tolkan, in his characteristic voice, apparently shrugged off accolades, but stressed the importance of integrity and mentorship. He lived the lesson he gave, Cruise said, and you could almost hear the pause that followed, the silence that speaks louder than words. This moment, captured in Cruise's tribute, reminds us that the world of cinema is not just lights, camera, and action. It is relationships, trust, and those ephemeral yet transformative moments of human connection. Tolkan's legacy, Cruise emphasized, is not just in the films we watch over and over again. It's in the countless actors, directors, and crew members who carry a piece of him forward, whether it's a lesson in timing, a method in character work, or simply the courage to approach each day with dignity and kindness. The emotional weight of this tribute also sparked a wave of reflections from other stars and collaborators. Many recall Tolkan's intense dedication to his craft, a professionalism that never wavered, and a personal generosity that went unnoticed until now. Cruise's words, however, struck a unique chord because they were intimate, almost confessional, inviting audiences to step inside a personal grief that is rarely displayed in public forums. His tribute is a reminder that behind every film, behind every role, are lives interwoven, friendships formed in fleeting but powerful ways, and lessons that endure long after the credits roll. As we remember James Tolkan, Cruise's message resonates beyond Hollywood circles. It is a testament to the value of mentorship, the depth of human connection, and the quiet power of a life well lived. In an era where fame is often fleeting and voices are easily lost in the noise, the words of one superstar honoring another remind us of what truly matters: respect, loyalty, and the courage to celebrate someone while they are gone, even if their influence lingers in ways we cannot always see. And perhaps that is the ultimate lesson Cruise wishes to convey: that a true legacy is never measured by awards or box office numbers, but by the lives touched, the careers inspired, and the love and respect shared along the way. James Tolkan may have departed this world, but through stories like these, his spirit endures, echoing through every scene, every laugh, every moment where artistry meets heart. In closing, Cruise's tribute is more than a statement. It is a narrative, a moment of reflection, a reminder that in Hollywood, as in life, the most powerful legacies are written not in gold or silver, but in the quiet, profound impact we leave on others. And as fans, as viewers, as human beings, we are invited to witness that impact, to honor it, and to remember that behind every icon is a story, a heart, and a presence that touches the soul in ways only words can begin to describe.